from 1989 or 1990, depending on where you look at it, is Edgar Allan Poe's Buried Alive, starring Robert Vaughn, Donald Pleasance, John Carradine. So it's got some great cast members on here. It is, of course, based around Edgar Allan Poe's short stories, particularly, you know, just the whole idea of just bricking someone up in a wall alive is a big aspect here. And this is set in a kind of, I think, almost a school, maybe a reform school of some sort. We've got a group of young girls there, not really policed as such, but there to kind of, they're all kind of bad behaviour, so they're there to be reformed in one way or another. Of course, someone is assaulting, tying them up, and then bricking them up in a room within this place. And it's a kind of slasher murder mystery movie that never really seems to get into second gear for a lot of the characters. Donald Pleasance is really wasted in a small role that's just, well, it's not really suitable for that character.
Yvonne sees reality as a warped projection of her own super-ego.
John Carradine, which I've seen a few of his movies, is actually used to great effect in this one, which I was surprised, almost forgot he was in the movie until he appears midway through. And Robert Vaughn is, well, he's kind of Robert Vaughn, doing what he does best. A little bit over the top, but I kind of appreciate it in this movie. And there's lots of things that I liked about this, but then again, there's lots of things that just didn't work that well either. It's a little bit boring in parts. It takes a little bit of time in getting to where it's going to. The sort of haunting, nightmarish sequences of someone being bricked up in the wall feel as if they should be more prolonged, as if they should really build up the tension and the terror, but they just feel almost perfunctory, that they're kind of not well lit. They just don't have that icky feel of getting under your skin. You don't feel that sense of terror and dread building up throughout the movie. When it gets to the girl sequences of just them being them, it's all kind of fun. You've got Ginger Lynn Allen appearing in the film as well at a certain point, and the girls are just basically cannon fodder who we're waiting to be taken out.
Well, there's something hidden in the basement. And you have to find it.
And the whole idea of this one is the mystery of the person behind what they are doing and why they are doing it. And it's not really that interesting or fulfilling. It's just a movie that just coasts along. It doesn't do anything above the ordinary. Not to say that it's a bad movie, but at 87 minutes, it was just about long enough where I was starting to want it to end as we kind of got to the climax.
I guess I was a little afraid sometimes too, though.
Yes, it's hard to please a strong father.
It's fine, but what more can I really say about a movie that's just fine? Sometimes you feel as if they just tried a bit more. Like I said, great cast, and the performances are inconsistent amongst the cast. I really do feel that Donald Pleasance was quite wasted here in this movie. I do like some of the female characters. Karen Laurie is pretty good as the lead. I feel the silliness of some of the waking nightmares and terrors that one of the characters had becomes more silly than really effective. There's moments where she's hallucinating, screaming, really just acting crazy in amongst a school where she's supposed to be the level-headed teacher that's helping these kids. And nobody's like acknowledging the fact that she's just freaking out constantly about images that aren't actually there that she's seeing. It just doesn't seem to work completely when you watch it. I mean, I'm kind of glad I saw Buried Alive. I wish it was the Frank Darabont TV movie more than anything, because that one's just awesome. This one is average, fine, really, I suppose. I wouldn't go out my way to watch it. I wouldn't suggest that, you know, you've got to buy this one, you need to have it in the collection. It's just an average movie. It's kind of damning in itself. I'd love to know your thoughts on Buried Alive. If you've seen it, do you want to see it? Are you going to check it out? Are you kind of upset that you had to sit through it? Let me know in the comment box below. We can have a discussion about it. As always, there's more content up here if you want to see more of my stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button because it helps this channel, and in the comment box, description box below, are links to the Patreon, the membership, and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me, and it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Man v Film.